Hello. Hello, everybody. Hey! Hey, Joy! We are back!
Take two!
Oh my God, we got it! Part
That's
two.
crazy.
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, let's just go like this. Just two of us, one-on-one.
Yeah, I just sent you a link on YouTube when people can watch it. I also put it on the Facebook. So great. So welcome. Well, okay, we are great. So welcome everybody in this live YouTube live interview with Joy. Joy is entrepreneur. She's influencer. She owns her own YouTube channel about motivation, inspiration. And by the way, Joy, you look beautiful. And,
Thank you, Sassy. I love your pimples.
Oh, I was afraid the light will be bad, but it's okay, I hope. Okay, so Joy has a YouTube channel, Live with Joy USA. Subscribe this YouTube channel. Joy is a mom. She was born in the Philippines and then moved to USA, is living in Colorado, is hitchhiking, loves traveling and meeting new people, have beautiful purpose and motivation to help others to live with joy.
Yay! Joy, joy, joy.
I like it.
It's our first time live, so we should pat ourselves. We're brave to do that.
Yeah, you guys need to know we had one trial before and we had some technicals and unexpected things happen, but life is full of obstacles and we have this mindset to pursue no matter what because we know our why. So diversity is our topic. Joy, I would love to ask you how your culture, the fact that you are from Philippines, shape your mindset. How do you see the American culture?
Well, like I said, Philippines, we are like influenced by United States. They actually, in our history, they actually help us free from the World War II, I believe. So they're very, for us, we're really like look up for Americans, like, you know, back home, we are like more like especially at school, we study our English is our second language. So Tagalog is our national language and English is our second language in school. So with our culture, we are very family oriented, and with American, I believe, I noticed they're more open-minded, very we are conservative and they are like liberated, I think. You know, that's for me, but so that's kind of like good actually, like conservative and liberated.
Yeah, I
So,
totally relate with you. I'm from Poland. I was born there,
mm-hmm,
and then I moved to Spain when I was 19. But
mm-hmm,
the time when I was a teenager, I I can say that I was feeling a lot of pressure to be more like kind of temper and quiet. Like my
mm-hmm,
culture is more melancholic, but it's very passionate, but it's also because of the history is kind of more melancholic, and it's more like you said traditional, like more like American culture and a little traditional
yeah.
but less confident. So
Uh,
yeah, so Polish people are more kind of comparing American love self-esteem and more insecure because of the history, I guess. So you as an independent and free woman from Philippines, how did you
mhm.
adapt to American culture? What helped you the most? Maybe somebody watching us right now is coming to you, is planning to come to USA or is already here and doesn't feel like, like in family, doesn't feel is connected. What helps you to feel like in your own kind of more familiar, maybe not like in your own country, but more
Mhm.
familiar?
Well, like with me, I love challenges and I love adventures. That's very obvious because travel is my passion. So, like coming here in America, it's not really like a big shock with me because it's like for me it's like it's new things. I love to try new things, and I think that's most Filipinos as well, like especially like if you go different countries, different places, you see Filipino is everywhere, and that's just us. We love to like learn other cultures. Like we're very friendly, like very and not just us going to other country, but we accept like people, like if there's like other people like coming to our country, we're very like welcoming. Like for us it's like it's kind of like we feel like the pride, the pride. We're very like humble, like we accept. It's like we're happy to accept other cultures. So like living coming here in America, like the only hard part for me is I'm very like like open. Like I can talk, like I can just go to my neighbors and talk to them very easy. But coming here I was like, you guys don't know your neighbors. You mean they say
Yeah,
hi, hello,
yeah,
but
was
we're not really. They're not really like like in Philippines. Like around like kind of like this time we go outside and we talk to our neighbors. It's kind of like our like close to our family. But here they kind of like keep distance. Like you only really like mingle with your close friends, like people that you already know or you hang out with. But like let's say like you just like walk and then like you talk to that person. It's people, if you do that here in America, people think you're weird. Like you just talk to random people. But in Philippines, it's we can just like like say hi and just have a normal conversation with anyone. Um so to anyone that like planning to come over here, it's that's a big thing for me. Like that's, I think the shocking is that's the number one for me. And also the food. The food is is like when you go to the party, like you only have two choices, like either hamburger or hot dog or turkey or with mashed potato. But with Filipino, we have so many dishes in the table. Like if you go to our party, like it's like so many choices, and that's
mm,
just like that's
like
a big
what?
thing.
Like what?
Oh, so we have like always rice. You always serve with rice, and we have like lumpia, like the egg roll for kind of like the people more familiar with egg roll. And we have chicken adobo. We have this, we call it this lechon, like the big huge, the whole pork, the whole pig. If you say that the whole pig is like lying down in the table. That's kind of
That's
like
true.
that's
I'm
kind of like part
hungry.
of our yeah, that's kind of like part of our party. But like here with the American people, they was like, whoa, why you have that pig? Even my kids, they were like, why you have that whole pig in your table? So that's something like differences. So like when it comes to party like that, and also with what is the difference? In Philippines also diversity. We have Chinese, we have other other culture, like mostly Chinese, and we have like also American that lived in Philippines, but just like probably 10 20, not even 20% of the population. But not like here in America that they have African American, they have like there's a lot of culture, like that's one thing that I love in America is the diversity actually,
Mhm,
especially where I work. We have people from Ethiopia,
mhm.
and we have like Vietnamese people, and we have like the Mexican, like the Spanish.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, so that's why I love my job, because we have diversity. So I don't really feel like, just like dealing with the same person every day. So that's one thing like I feel at home. That's what I love. And that's one thing that actually I love America is like the diversity. Like I can just like talk to anyone and learn other culture. Like you don't have necessarily like go to other country, like to learn their culture. You can just stay here and talk to them, be friends with them, and you learn that culture, like we're doing right now. Like you're from Poland and I
Yeah.
learn from your culture and you learn from my culture. So that's what like it makes more like America's the best. Right.
Me. I feel like going to Philippines now. What
Wait,
can you
you love
recommend?
surfing, you love the ocean. Yes, you definitely need to go to Philippines because we have beautiful like beaches there, and we have beautiful like mountains that you can like if you love to hike. It's very nice. I love Philippines as well.
Could you give us like free advices for somebody who's planning to go to Philippines? How to get ready to go there? How to adapt there to the culture? Are there any
Well,
advices?
the culture is like I said, the people there is very welcoming and very humble and very friendly. So if you want to go there you like especially now with our technology, it's not really that hard, like to go there. So you can just search like the places that you go, and but most important I think is you have to consider if you go there is the weather, because we have humid weather, and that's can be like shocking because for everyone, because it's really hot. Like that's like when I brought my kids the first time there, that's the things that they complain is like, mom, it's really hot in here. So yeah, the weather
It's
is
getting hotter here.
yeah. Yeah, it's like like you just take shower, and then when you come out from the shower, the sweat is already like
Oh my god.
yeah,
Mm.
it's already drawing.
How
So
many how many Fahrenheit is the during is it summer all the year or it's a few months?
we have two seasons. Like we have also we have summer and we also have winter. Like our winter is very rainy days.
Mm.
So that's like June, like from June to December is kind of like our summer, or June to November. Because November it start like cooling down, and then December, January it start like cooling down. So there's a lot of rain. So yeah, we only have two. No snow in Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah.
Um let's start talking about dating. How is dating in Philippines different from dating in America?
Well, dating in Philippines, like, well, I've been here in United States like 16 years now. So back then, probably I can say that dating is probably different, but now they're more like kind of like similar, like, because we have the technology, and that's where we get more influence, before, in my days, like, the guy is courting, you have to ask the parents. you
Right.
have to ask
Yeah,
you
the
have to
same in
ask
Poland.
permission for the parents if you can, like, date, like someone, like let's say someone want to date me. They need to ask permission my parents if they can court me. But nowadays, no, I don't think that's the thing. So I kind of still like bringing my old fashioned ways here, even though I've been 16 years here. Like, dating nowadays, dating online is very common. So I'm still like kind of like hesitant, although I tried the dating website, but if I can just like meet that person, like talk to that person in person, like getting to know, like, I'm more like connected. I don't believe on connection, like talking, eye to eye, like learning each and like knowing each other. But I don't really like, typing on the keyboard and talking on the phone is the kind of, you find someone, like the right one. I don't know, but I'm old fashioned. I'm still like, I wish I can still like, go out and meet that in person. That's kind of type of my dating.
Joy, you need to know that maybe somebody watching us is right now interested in dating somebody from Philippines. So you're helping if some
Yeah, so yeah, when it comes to dating, like my kids, because my boys is teenagers now, so I'm still like, I still like my culture. I still like bring up that, especially when raising my boys.
oh, something disconnect. Oh no. Hello. It disconnected. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. No. Okay, we have something happen here. I'm waiting for Joy back. Okay, that's live. Just 1 second. Okay. All right, let's Hey. What happened? I didn't know. There was some problem with the connection. But if you did you try to click again the link so I can add you again? I just stopped, but I didn't leave. I didn't finish the meeting. I just switch. I just make a pause. So if you click the link, there's supposed to be continuation, and I would say, "Hey, part 2" or something like that. Okay. Yeah. So many adventures. Oh, check out if you can. Okay. And bye bye. Hey, Joy. Hi. Here we go.
That's crazy.
So that's our adventurous interview. We will remember. It makes me smile so much because I realize how much energy is in the universe when you try so hard to do something beautiful. and that also inspire me and motivates to keep doing what we are doing.
Yeah.
I would love to ask you about your story. What is your story behind this beautiful, strong, powerful woman? And what was the reason you taking so much risk coming to different country and going out of your comfort zone?
Well, my story is not really like special. Like I'm sure a lot of women can relate to my story because I'm raised with like I came from Philippines and I'm not like grew up in a city. I grew up in a village. So coming to the big country like this is really a big change for me. And like getting married, like when I was a child, I don't even dream that I'm living here where I live right now. Like that's not part of my dream. All I want is like I want to be a nurse. most most Filipino that's want to
You
be
want
like
to be
work.
a nurse?
Yeah,
That
I want to be a nurse when I
really?
was a child. That's my dream because I want to help sick people, like that's what I want. That's what my dream is before. So coming here in America is not really part of my dream, but I'm here. So I actually, it's not like I'm not like I appreciate actually a lot because not everyone has the opportunity to live here and having my raising my kids here, with advanced school, advanced technology, and, even with all the problems that is going on around us, we can still like be grateful because there's still like opportunity out there that we can, like we can be, feel like we are fortunate to be here. I'm grateful that
Absolutely.
I live in United States and I appreciate with the people that I encounter every day. So so that's part of my story, like coming to big country, and I'm the typical. I mean, my story is very common. Like I married to American guy, and
Woohoo!
I thought the love of so it's like when you're a child, like the happily ever after, but it really not turn turns out like that. I've been like I said, I've been divorced for 6 years now, and I've been single mom since then, and standing on my own, like I've been to the shelter twice. Not
Wow.
because I'm homeless, it's because in under like circumstances I have to start in the beginning, and that's where I get support because coming here by myself. Well, I have my eldest son, but he's only like he came here like 2.5 years old. So it's literally like I'm just all by myself, you know. So I went to the shelter. That's where I get support and start on my own, with dealing with American dreams, pursuing my American dreams. So that's my story. And from nothing and now living on my 3-bedroom apartment. So
Wow.
it's a big deal, right? Living in the shelter
Woo!
twice. It's a big deal. So yeah, that's my story, and what makes me like like overcome the struggle or obstacle is my kids is my inspiration, my family is my inspiration, because especially as Filipino, we help our parents, we they raise us, so now it's like it's our time to return that back. They're not asking, my family never asked me anything, but it's like because I'm here, so it's like my turn to help them. So yes, I'm raising my 2 boys, and yeah, I'm also helping my family back home. So yeah, that's
That's
my story.
amazing. That's amazing how much powerful and strong woman you are. with all what you went through, all of the obstacles, you still remain this sweet, beautiful person and trying, helping others through your YouTube channel. I hope as many people as possible will hear your story. It just reminds me story of Lisa Nichols a little bit. She's a coach, mentor. She's right now one of the best paid coaches, mentors, speakers, writers, YouTuber
Oh,
in
wow.
United States. She's chocolate a little bit, so she represents different diversity by that, right?
Oh, nice.
So I would love to see you as Joy, successful and fully known and inspiring others. So what three things did you learn from American community during how
Well,
long have you spent in USA? I'm sorry, how many years?
16 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and every day is still like a struggle, and I think that's part of our life. So my three things that I learned from living here is being independent. That's number one. Like I become very independent, like go to work, like taking care of my own like needs. So in Philippines we actually like more like like we have so many families there, so we help each other. But here you really have to learn to be independent, like driving yourself. Like there we have taxi, we have jeep, we have bus that we can use. We have so many like access. But here you need, like I learned driving here, I learned everything here. So that's one, is being independent. And then the
Oh,
second one is I learned to be open-minded.
oh,
Like
that's a
because
big
here
one.
it's, yeah, like we're talking about diversity. So here you really have to be like open-minded because you're dealing with different people every day. Like me, I'm active voluntarily in our Filipino community here in Colorado,
That's
and
nice.
I meet so many people, like from also from other countries. And like especially where I work, I meet with Ethiopian and Vietnamese. So
Wow.
you really have to learn to be open-minded, because it's not just like, okay, I'm in America now. You have to be like, stay humble where you came from.
Mhm.
So that's the second one. And the third
I
one
like
is, yeah, the third one is
so
oh
open
boy,
mindedness. Hmm.
yeah, independent, open-minded. And the third one is, I learned is, you just have to like, everything, like before I'm taking everything in like seriously, but now I learned just to be like like not not make everything a big deal, just like learn to like accept and let it go. That there's things that you
Don't take
can't
things seriously.
control. Yeah, not take everything seriously, like not everything that you have in control. There's things like you're out of control, and it's okay, you just have to let it go. And back home it's so different where I came from, because I take everything like so serious.
Yeah,
So
it's just all the experience you went through revealed who you really are as a free spirit and empowering others uh, with your YouTube channel, Woman. I would love to ask you, what are three lessons you learn, the most important three lessons you learn through your journey of a warrior, of a single mom, of a YouTuber, of a new forging person in the United States, and as
so the main um reason that I learned, is that what you mean?
The lessons you learn
Oh, the
going.
lesson that I learned as a single mom, or just, American citizen, I guess, is you have to learn to be accountable for your action. You can't just like blame everyone, what's going on. Like, you can't just play victim in yourself, like, like all self pity to yourself, like, oh yeah, yeah, you need to learn to strong, like you have, like, you said warrior. So you have to learn to like show that to people, because if not, they will just tip you down. They will just like not taking advantage. But I mean, you have to be strong person, and at the same time you need to be accountability, take accountability with your own action. So, and that's why I always teach for my boys that you have to be like, like take responsibility to your own action, because it's easy to blame to like, let's say what's going on right now, it's easy to blame to others. But seriously, we have to take responsible in our own action.
I love that because it shows how much a mature person you are. The more you are able to accept the responsibility, it shows how much you are mature and ready for the next level of the journey.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Joy, I would like to ask you before we finish. I will check out if we have questions on YouTube. How do you define success? What is success for you?
Well, success for me is not only like you have a lot of money. That's not just success for me. Success for me is you accomplish something, like gives you when you live with peace and joy. For me, that's success, because that's something that it's not, you can't buy that at the store. That's something you can inherit from your parents, or none of your friends can give that to you. That's something you earn for yourself. If you can go to sleep and have peace in mind and say, like, I don't hurt anyone, I don't I did not do some, like, like, you're conscious, like, you're not bothered on anything, like your conscious is clean. For me, that's success. Like, if you can go to sleep with peace and you can have your joy in your heart, that like, no matter what happened, you can still, like, even you stumble and fall, you can still get up and have a smile in your face, and say it's okay. It's okay. I maybe struggle right now, but tomorrow I can be happier, and share. If you can share that as well, then that's success. If you can, so that's also one thing that I create my YouTube.
Right.
I'm very introvert, by the way.
No
I'm very
kidding.
shy. I'm
Really?
very shy person. Like, I'm not my everyone, like, we have our own insecurity. Like, my insecurity actually is not about, like, I don't have enough money, or I don't have a good career. My insecurity actually is, I feel like I can't have a conversation. Like, right now we're on the camera. That's my comfort zone. But in person, like, my insecurity, like, oh my God, maybe they don't understand me. Maybe I talk so fast. So I feel like no one's understand what I'm saying, or maybe no one's can get me. So that's my insecurity. So, like us doing this live right now, I mean, thank you so much thank you so much for pushing me, because this is really a big change for me, and creating a YouTube channel is a big deal. It's a big difference. It's a big change for myself, not only, right now, it's, in a future, like, it's not just because I want to make money. It's not just about, I want to be famous. It's about, I want to, um like, show people that where you come from, what diversity you came from, what country you came from. You can do whatever you want to do. If I can do it, you can do it. That's
Yes.
my message out there.
Woo! I
Just
like.
go for it. Don't be afraid to start. It's not too late. I want to help. I always say that I want to help other women out there to pursue their dreams, in even just for a small way. And right now I'm really like helping with, like, us women, um encouraging each other. Like, you encourage me, you're from Poland, I'm from Philippines. I hope I encourage everyone. So that's our goal. And everyone, like if we can share a positive videos out there in YouTube that people can share, and not those negative videos, then the world can be a better place.
Amen. Amen. Preach. Preach.
The world
I'm
can
just
be a better
wonder.
place.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if somebody like my there are some friends in this room of me who are American, and how they listen, how they perceive listening our Polish, my Polish and your Filipino accent. They're like, my
Yeah.
friend is like this. It's okay. They like it. So
Ah,
yeah, that was so deep what you said, because of I really resonate with you. I'm coming from very poor family back in Poland, raised up in village, surrounded by nature and farm. My family never had a university degree and um, low income, and I always had kind of feeling there is something more. I've seen it on TV, right? Some people have
mhm.
really good life.
Yeah.
and I was like, hey, um I want to taste it before I die, right?
Hmm.
So it's kind of curiosity. what
Yeah.
de- what decides what this helped me to decide to move out and start to travel. Is not the traveling key to just open your mind to see how diversity really is meaningful, and how diversity is making all of us a universe and a whole united community.
Yes. Yes, because we can learn each other. We have so much to learn each other. And if we just have to accept each other, then what's going on nowadays around us, it can be resolved. It's hard. It's not like overnight. um like, you get the solution right away. But if we can just, like this right now we're doing, is we can send that message, that diversity is actually not the cause of the problem. It's actually the solution of the problem.
Oh
if
wow.
we can just if we can just accept each other. Like, I have goosebumps right.
Oh wow.
I have goosebumps right now. Yeah, if we can just, like, I
Beautiful.
experienced after my divorce, I met a guy from Iraq. And before, when you said Iraqi, like, the first thing that comes up in your mind is a terrorist. And when I met him, that changed that changed my perspective. So if we just, like, travel around the world, and not just seeing the beautiful places, but also learn the culture, learn people's like personality, or not necessarily like you have to fly and, like I said, travel. Just even here, just learn to meet and like not be awkward meeting people, just say, start the conversation and like learn where they came from, and be acceptance. So that helps. And I wish people start doing that and have that mindset as well. Hopefully.
I vote for you for a peace Nobel for you.
Peace. That's so hard. Peace. That's
Like Nelson
something.
Mandela. Like Nelson Mandela. And I would love to ask you before we finish, what are one or two people who inspire you in history, who help
in history?
Like your hero?
Well, I really don't have heroes. Like a lot of people that inspired me, like you inspired me, you pushed me, like I like but I watch really like Tony Robbins. I follow his his all the I watch all his videos on YouTube. So that's where, so I don't know, I really don't have heroes, because if someone asks me who's your heroes, kind of, I always say myself, because I've been through so much. I've been through so much and I made it. So for me, myself is my hero, and that's kind of like cliche, but like if I just give up where I came from and just I can't make it, and my kids is my inspiration. That's one that helps me push it to go through life, the hardship, but overall I'm so proud myself.
Yes, absolutely. Joy, you made a mile step from where you came from and where you are right now. And it's just so much creating joy in my heart, because it makes me realize that everything is possible, that the limits are beliefs which we create or accept by ourselves, and going out of comfort zone is the way to accomplish miracles.
And also what's going on right now, it makes us stronger, like dealing with what's going on right now, it makes us tougher and stronger. We can't just like give up. We have so many people that rely on us, and I'm so happy that we have these tools that we can share and send our message, like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. So before I was like, I'm telling my son, it's like, why are you always in YouTube? Like, what are you watching? So
Right.
now me, I have my own channel. So I was like, I'm so grateful that we have all this technology and all these tools that we can share our, just share our whatever like we think is positive. So
I love this interview, and I have 1,000 more questions, but because of time, the last questions for you is, imagine you live your life to the fullness, and you accomplish all of your dreams. YouTube channel, traveling, whatever more it is, and at the point you're going to go away from Earth, all what you created for some reason disappear, but you have three things to share with the future generation, which is going to get know who was Joy and what Joy brought to this 21st century. What will be the three things, lessons, advices, words, whatever it is, which you spread, send to the future generation?
Okay, so if I can be really successful and then lose everything, I can still have I still have my time. Time is free. Time is free. You share your time. No, time is we have that right now. Like, it's free. That's something you can share. Like I can help others. I don't have any, it's not necessarily you have to be rich. You share your time, you offer your time. That's number one is time. Time is gold.
I
Time
love
is
it. You have
gold.
on your Facebook.
I know, because I want to remind that to myself that time is gold. I don't want to waste my time. So that's number one. Time is gold. And the second one is your your joy.
Joy.
Don't take anyone your joy. Do it. No one, we can buy that anywhere. Happiness, we can buy happiness. We can go to the mall and go shopping and buy the expensive what we want, and we are happy. But joy, it's something, it's always in your heart. If you have it, you have it. So that's second. And the third one is what the third one? Free will, the freedom. Free will. Free will is the gift from God. We have that already. Ever since we have that, free will to express how we feel, our choices, make our choices. So that's something that nobody can take us away, because that's the gift from God. So no matter what, if you have those three, you have your time and you have your joy and the free will.
Time, joy,
You're
free.
okay. You're okay. You're fine. Life is great. You have those three things. That's about, actually, life is all about.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And knowing your story just makes me feeling in my heart that there are miracles walking around me. And every time when I have some hard day, I feel like it's not, there are some obstacles, it's not the way it's supposed to be. I feel frustrated. I just remind myself how many loving, caring people are around me who are in the same moment challenged by their lives. And
Yeah.
it's also less crazy in me feeling that I am connected, that my life has meaning because of I am connected to another human beings who are thriving and hustling for a better tomorrow, for enjoying right now today. And before we finish, I need to tell you that when I was 19, I was diagnosed with depression, and I was like,
oh my God.
that was time my mom was divorcing, and I was feeling alone. I didn't feel my life has any meaning because of I was selfish. I was living just for myself, for my own needs. And it didn't make me realize that I don't want to live just for myself. And I say, God, if you exist, use me, change my life. And that point, I was sure that there is God somewhere, and it just connect with me spiritually, with my heart. And I understood that if I'm going to live, I want to live serving, helping. Otherwise, I feel not not fully, not 100% myself. So, and I discover on my path that there's many human beings who are awakening or already awake and feeling that we all were created for each other, to love, to give, to share, to create community, and to spread love, spread positive energy through your YouTube. And yeah, so I'm just very, very inspired by your story. And quickly, let us know, how can we meet, connect, how people watching us can meet you, connect with you? What are social media?
Okay, so my YouTube channel is called Living with Joy USA, and you guys can send me message if you guys, actually that's good that you mentioned about depression, because I've been through that as well, and we have to talk to that on next video. But yeah, so if you guys have question, if anyone just want to reach out and talk to me, they can send me at adventurous. My Instagram is adventurous.pinay, and I'm also in Facebook is Josie Akab. So that's my all my, you know, my what you call that, social media.
Yeah, thank you so much, Joy, for your time, for the energy you spread, the messages which going to already impact my life, and can't wait for our second episode.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, thank you so much. We have so much to talk about.
Definitely. Now even more than ever before. So we finished the video, and let's celebrate each other. Maybe some dance.
No, let's just like, yay. Yeah, we need to hug ourselves.
That's
we are
true.
independent women.
Woo! So
thank you, Anna. I can't wait
so
to meet you again in person. I will visit you in California and enjoy the ocean. I miss the ocean.
Please come visit me.
All right.
Okay.
I will.
Subscribe Joy channel, and if you like this channel, subscribe it. And thank you so much all for watching.
Yes,
bye.
Thank you guys.
My flatmates. Hello. And your voice?
Oh, I wish everyone have a joy and have a great weekend. That's all we have is joy, joy, joy.
Joy, joy, joy.
Oh, this is interesting. It's our first live on YouTube.
Yeah, this is our first live, and today is 7th of August. 7th of August 2020. It is history day. Yay.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you again. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Love you guys.